Hey everyone, thanks for being here. I hope you're well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I wanted to give you a quick little insight on the project that I'm working on today. These are my full moon and Libra bags, created and crafted with love just for you. So I picked up these really neat, I guess they're felt drawstring bags. Each one has a different design on them. I meditated on the bags so I could select which one was special or had meaning to each of the 12 zodiac signs. I then picked up these really adorable iron-on patches, and so I ironed them on the back of the little designer draw bags here that I have. This one is Pisces. This one is for my lovable Virgos. What's this one here? Scorpio, my moon bebes. So, and that was just to help me discern which bag was for, each zodiac sign. So once I did all that and then I meditated on the bags, I will now begin to randomly draw, as I'm guided to do, a card here from the Urban Crow Oracle deck. I'm not going to look at the card that is selected or delve into the message that pertains to that card, but I will place that card in each of the bags. In addition to that, I have a variety of stones here that were already out in the last full moon that we had. But like this one says dream, this one says happiness. This one says joy. This one says relax. I have a whole host of them. And so again, as I'm guided to do, I will draw a stone. Then I have my, I guess it's a mini 9-draw organizer here with all of my little full moon tokens and charms, if you will. And as I'm guided to do, I will select a variety of them just to give you an idea of like what they look like. There are butterflies here, stones, bees, airplanes. Again, they may or may not resonate with your message. They do, typically when I do them for myself, so hopefully they will for you also. Like this one is a calculator. This happens to be a crescent moon. In addition to that, I am including these adorable little cards that I picked up, I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago before I started doing the readings on YouTube. Like this one says purification. This one says harmony, sisterhood, brotherhood. And so again, as I'm guided to select them, I will. That will be included in the bag, as well as some of these. I think I picked these up about 2 years ago from a local place in town. Maybe it's been 3 years now, but they also have their own little individual messages. True love is a deep understanding of the needs of the person you love. This one says, try to understand the other person's point of view. This one says, concentrate on seeking the truth. So every card has a different message on the front and on the back that may correspond to the card here that's being randomly selected for you. All of that will be put in the bag. I'm bringing back these wooden blocks with letters. Those of you who've been subscribers for a while, you'll remember these. I used to include them with the love readings that I used to do probably a year or two ago on the channel. It's been quite a while since I did them, but I did keep the blocks. And so these letters may or may not resonate to you. Sometimes you come back a month or two later, you watch the video and you're like, okay, now I know what, I don't know, BES or, QEW means for me. So again, I'll include those. And then, this is my favorite. I don't think I've done a reading on YouTube yet that included these. I spoke about them probably a year or so ago, but I don't think I ever did a collective reading with them. So in, one of my going down the rabbit holes of Google searches that I do, I ended up coming upon a website that explained like the various cultures around the world that have these variety of esoteric rituals and how they do their fortune telling and their tarot reading and their future predictions. And one of the cultures that I started reading upon was a group of people that actually read your future or read your fortune via bones, like chicken bones. And I thought, well, I'd like to be able to read bones too, but I'm not going to use animal bones. Instead, I went on Amazon and picked up these blank domino pieces, used my handy dandy labeler. For those of you who are regulars on the channel, you know that when I acquired the labeler, I kind of went crazy and started labeling everything, including my zodiacal wheel here that I read off of. But I created all of these. I think I have 130 or 140 in this bag, and then I have another bag probably with another 50 or 60, and they all have different words on them. Like this one says freedom, this one says soulmate, and this one says unexposed. So I will, again, as I'm called to do, draw upon the bones and include some in here. And then for your protection and to protect your message, I'm including a evil eye glass stone here, as well as an actual authentic selenite crystal. So once these are all done, oh, and I got these cute little heart stones also because I wanted to protect your your love life or your romantic partnerships as well. So I'll draw a few of these for each of the bags as well. But okay, so once all that's done, I have a really pretty basket at the end of the stairs. I probably should have brought it up here to show you, but maybe I'll show you another time. I'll take these bags outside with the basket, lay them out. I live in a really beautiful area of New Jersey in the United States of America. We have very, 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 very low light pollution here. I know you usually don't associate that with the state of New Jersey, but miracles happen every day. And so on a clear night, the full moons out here are really spectacular. And just looking up to the stars is quite breathtaking, especially for someone like me who came from an inner city. So to see the contrast in the sky, it's huge. But anyway, we have a clear night tonight, pretty much as far as I can tell, and I think it'll remain that way. Some clouds coming and going, but overall it should be a good night to view the full moon here. And I hope it is for you as well, regardless of where you are in the world. So these will bask in the glory of that beautiful pink moonlight and get all charged up and energized. And then over the course of the next week, you and I will open up each bag. I'll begin with Aries, go around the zodiacal wheel, if you will, to Pisces, and we'll open up the bags. We'll see what the messages are, and then we'll delve into tarot to go a little bit deeper on that message and see what source has for you at this time. So that's what I'm currently working on. So let me stop running my mouth. As a Gemini, I tend to do that quite often. So let me get back to making your bags and getting them outside. But regardless of where you are in the world, I hope that you are having a very nice full moon evening. Keep in mind that if you are finding yourself confused or thinking about particular connections or partnerships in your life, know that you're not alone. Most of us on this planet are experiencing something to that degree, because Libra is the house of partnerships and marriages and relationships, whether they are professional, platonic, or romantic. So if you find yourself second guessing connections or going within and really trying to ask yourself, is this relationship reciprocal in nature? Can it be healed? Can it be mended? Should I just, accident walk away from it? You're not alone in those various contemplations. So be gentle with yourself as you're doing those relationship reviews. You don't have to make any immediate decisions. I think sometimes tarot makes us feel like we have to do it now, Ten of Swords, the World card, end it. But don't ever allow tarot, and I say this as a reader, someone who reads for you, for others and for myself, don't ever allow tarot to dictate what you do or don't do with your relationships, particularly your most personal ones. Always rely on your intuition and your firsthand knowledge of the person and the connection. But anyway, I just want to say, if you are reviewing connections in your life, you're not the only one. So you're not alone with that. So be gentle with yourself as you move through that process. As for this process, I really need to get going. I only have a few more hours before I can get out there, and then they'll be out there for like a full 12 hours. So that'll actually be quite lovely. So until I read for all of you again, I hope you're doing well, and I hope to start doing some live sessions, maybe 1 or 2 a month. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. I've been saying that for a while, and then I keep chickening out. But I'll see. Maybe something will inspire me, perhaps in the month of April or May, to start doing that. But until I read for all of you again, take care, my friends. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.